Hey breather, welcome to Module 6, Lesson 1, Postures for Breath Practice, also known as Asana. In this lesson, we're going to explore the importance of stillness during breath practice and how different postures can aid in achieving a state of calm and focus. The way we position our body has a profound impact on our breath and overall state of mind. By finding a comfortable and stable posture, we can deepen our breath practice and facilitate a more profound connection to our inner selves. Stillness on a physical level creates stillness on a mental level, which allows us to interact with the flow of energy within us and allow the breath to express deeper layers of ourself without the distraction of discomfort or movement during that practice. Lesson objectives. By the end of this lesson, we'll be able to understand the significance of stillness in breath practice, identify and perform a range of seated meditation postures, choose the most suitable posture for your individual needs and level of flexibility, and integrate these postures into your daily breath practice routine. Let's talk about some of the supportive props we can use. Achieving physical stillness is essential in breath and meditation practices. Physical stillness helps you to quiet your mind, allowing you to focus inward and connect more deeply with your breath. The stillness supports the flow of prana, life force, through the chakras and nadis, promoting overall well-being and a deeper state of our meditation and breath practice. Using supportive props can assist in creating and maintaining this physical stillness, especially if you already have tight muscles or limited flexibility. Below, we're going to go through a list of yoga props, so they'll be in the notes, that can help you find and sustain stillness during your breath practice. One of the props we can use are yoga blocks, which we can place under the knees to lift them up and support them. Especially if we have tight hips, the knees, it can be really difficult to get the knees to the ground. So placing that block underneath the knees helps to support them and takes pain away from those knee joints. They're often made of cork and they're firm, so they provide that support. Second is a yoga bolster, which are usually firm cylindrical cushions filled with buckwheat husks or something similar. So they're malleable, but also firm. And we can use those if we're in Shavasana to place under the knees and support the lower back. And similarly to sit on during meditation to lift the hips off of the ground and place the knees towards the ground, again, creating that strong base. Blankets are great, especially when we're in Shavasana to keep us warm. Sometimes if we're even in a seated meditation posture and the weather is cool, or simply the effect of the practice is cooling us to the level we need an extra layer, we can use a shawl or some sort of yoga blanket to keep us warm. We can also use it as a support, so it can be multi-purpose. We can use it if we have multiple, place them under the knees or place them under the bottom and use them to, again, elevate our hips off the ground. Also, meditation benches can be useful where we use them to support us into that kneeling position, Vajrasana, Thunderbolt pose. And this again lifts our hips off the ground, places our knees towards the ground, and creates that supportive base and a strong base to maintain that sense of stillness. Another prop we can use, which is one of the best forms of elevation of the hips, is what we call the Zafu Cushion, which is a circular meditation cushion, which is also firm and again elevates the hips off the ground, creating that angle between the hip and the knee joint, which allows us to sit more still with the knees towards the ground with less hip flexibility required because we have that elevation. Breathe Ananda also make meditation cushions, and the great thing about these cushions is that they're this crescent shape. So, and they're also tapered. So the back here, you can see is thicker than the front. So this taper front to back allows us to lift the hips up off the ground. The hips are hugged by the shape of the crescent, and it's malleable as well, as you can see. So we sink our bottom into the cushion, the hips are hugged and raised off the floor, and then the knees can move towards the floor, creating the nice strong base and complete stillness during our breath and meditation practices. So let's run through some of these asana or meditation postures. The first and most common and most accessible also is what we call Shavasana, the corpse pose. Etymology of the word, Shava means corpse, Asana means posture. Description is a deeply relaxing pose where the body lies flat on the back, resembling a corpse, and this pose helps in releasing tension and achieving stillness. With Shavasana, we want to lie flat on our back with our neck in line with the spine. The palms are beside the waist, about 6 inches away from the body, and the palms face up towards the ceiling. The feet are relaxed and just slightly apart, falling away to the sides of the body while the body is completely relaxed. With Sukhasana, we start relaxed with both feet directly in front of the body. We take the ankle of one foot and place it underneath the opposite thigh, and then repeat with the other foot, placing it under the opposite thigh. Legs are crossed, spine is straight, shoulders are down and back, relaxed, and hands are in a mudra, either chin or Jan mudra on the knees. Now Vajrasana, or the Thunderbolt pose. We're going to bring both feet underneath the bottom, so we're kneeling on our knees. We want the toes to be touching and the heels to be slightly apart, creating a seat for the bottom to rest on. If this is uncomfortable or inaccessible, we can raise the bottom off the heels by placing a pillow underneath the bottom. Starting with the legs directly in front, bring the right foot into the left thigh with the heel into the perineum. Then take the left foot and place the foot in between the calf muscle and the thigh of the right leg. You can use your hands to open up that space temporarily. You want one heel sitting on top of the other with the top foot, the left foot, as close to the pubic bone as possible. And then you want to grab the right foot and pull it through the space between the calf muscle and the thigh. Then adjust. Erect your spine, drop your shoulders down and back. Take your mudra and place the hands on the knees. Shoulders are relaxed, face muscles are relaxed. Nice and upright position. Everything locked. Now for Ardha Padmasana, take one foot, doesn't matter which one, choose one foot and place the heel of the foot inside the opposite thigh. Then you want to take the remaining leg, whichever it is, and place the heel on top of the opposite leg. You want this foot as close to the torso as possible, as high up as is available, while still maintaining contact of the knees with the floor below. So we have this nice wide base. Take your mudra, lengthen the spine, drop the shoulders down, and then we have Padmasana, full lotus pose. So starting with one leg, bring the ankle and the foot up onto the upper thigh. Then take the second leg, fold it in, pull it up in front, and again, placing that foot on the upper thigh, just as you need to. Again, no struggle, no strain. This isn't going to be accessible straight away, especially if you have tight hips. You may start to feel discomfort in the knees. Don't push yourself. Just access whatever meditative posture suits you. And with the feet, just bring them up as far as you can. If you can hold this and it's comfortable, then use it as your meditation posture, as it creates this downward force and a nice strong wide base. Otherwise, use one of the other more accessible meditative postures. By incorporating these postures and supportive props into your breath practice, you will create a foundation for deeper and more effective meditation and breath practice. Take the time to explore each posture and prop, finding the combination that best suits your body and its needs right now. And remember, the key to progress is patience and consistency. Stay blissed.